Earl Thomas, can we be drama free with you, bro? We're gonna discuss this and a couple things more coming right out.
Renegade.
Yo, my name is Sunny. Welcome to szg Sports. It's been a while since I've been doing one of these pre-recorded videos, and as the season is coming more and more, we're gonna do more of this. But look, right now, everybody's talking about Earl Thomas. Everybody's hitting me up on Twitter, any little news, and there's a lot, right? So we're gonna talk a couple of those things that are coming out. So if you haven't seen it, Earl Thomas fought with Chuck Clark, right? And it happens here, like, well, it's another scrimmage. And usually, I mean, I've been in training camp and I've seen fights between teams, but reports is the team is frustrated with him. Remember, Earl Thomas has been in this team for 1 year. That's it. 1 year. Week 5-ish, he had a fight with Big Baby. Somebody beloved in the locker room. Beloved. Now, Chuck Clark. Chuck Clark is a guy that has... Look, he has built a reputation that he's a hard-working guy. No, he's not a slacker, right? So he went off on Earl Thomas. He might have been overreacting, right? Looks like Earl Thomas swing through a punch again is something that fights in camp happens, but something different happened this time. Ravens sent Earl Thomas home. Well, that was interesting. I don't remember last time the Ravens did something like that. Even more, they say next day for practice, you stay home. Interesting. And the report is he ain't coming for the Sunday practice either. Well, now it's getting to an issue. Now it's a bigger problem. Look, Earl Thomas is a guy that has... I defended him last year, meaning, and I will defend still, that he played great last year, but I didn't like his personality, right? If you see me in Joe Newell's channel, if you see me in this channel, I always say, like, look, he has played well. Personality, yeah, he probably rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. He talks a lot of crap, you know, but we can't deny the dude plays well. So obviously, if you don't have him, it will be a big blow, right? Now, saying that, we're gonna go 2.5 days without him. Monday on, what is my expectation? Well, my expectation, I think, is pretty simple. I expect the Ravens to tell Earl Thomas, stay home. Don't come at all. I think the first strike was the Big Baby thing, right? Last year, and whatever. Second strike, Chuck Clark, a little bit more, and supposedly the leadership of the veterans say, like, we don't want this dude here. Well, that's a big strike. But third, have you noticed the live stream for the Ravens, right? I've been critical. If you go back and watch my last video, my last live stream, I called the Ravens out. I said, live streams are a piece of crap. Nothing there for us to really watch. I'm not expecting plays, but at least one-on-one battles, at least something interesting. Basically stretches and guys against machines. That's all we're getting. Okay. Well, Harbaugh's paranoid, right? I've been in training camp multiple times, and every time they do 11-on-11, specifically 11-on-11, they're watching you like a hawk. So comes Earl Thomas to defend himself. He puts the play from the upside view. That is a play now that I can go and check out, right? Now, when I asked for the Ravens to put more content, it's not that. I don't want to see that. But I would like to see that, but I understand why we don't get that. That type of content, I believe, is strike 3. I truly believe that was strike 3. And then I check out and dude unfollow. Look, he's not following the Ravens. I don't know if he followed them before, but he's not following it now. That also, so it's a mountain of things that are slowly coming up, and I think at this point, remember that I always say I don't want AB. Why I don't want AB? I want the drama. Well, now we had drama. Earl Thomas, hell of a player, but the drama is a problem because this team is so well connected. You don't want to bring drama. So, what is my expectation? Like I said, you keep Earl Thomas, stay home, take a week off. I think it's going to be indefinite, but at least take a week off. EDC start working that line. Then will be teams interesting. Look, the reality is you have the Eagles. They lost Jenkins, and Cowboys also need a safety. So those are two teams that are in right now. Cowboys for sure, Wimmo. I think the Eagles as well. They need a safety. Obviously, Earl Thomas have been wanting to go to the Cowboys. And the second thing is, if we trade him, it's a cap-friendly deal for whoever gets him. So I think that will be the first thing. I know a lot of people are saying around like, oh, we're going to cut him, I don't think we'll cut him. I think they're going to explore the trade. So those two teams, another team that I can see potentially getting him, the Rams. He's familiar with that division. The team that he used to play with is one of the top teams in the division, and he also knows the Niners, and he knows that Niners defense they're currently implementing, so he can help the Rams team that needs more defensive weapons. So that's three teams, and then those three also are in the NFC, so you can take him away out of the division. If you cut him, the reality is it goes through waivers. First team that can pick him up is Cincinnati. I don't think he'll be happy there, but Cincinnati, right? So anyway, I think they're gonna send him home, trade him. What is his value? Well, at this point in the season, I think his value is probably a third and a fifth for Earl. And then you say, well, now who's our free safety? Because that's important too. Who is your free safety? Who is that gonna be? That guy that's gonna play cover 1 or 2 deep with Chuck Clark? Well, what I'm gonna tell you is not ideal, but I think it might be the best solution for now. And this will appease a lot of you that have been wanting this for a while. Jimmy Smith on the free safety. Now, for one, I haven't seen Jimmy Smith playing safety for me to feel that comfortable, but a lot of you, and even you've seen Harbs and even Bushati talk about like, oh, Jimmy can play some safety. I haven't seen it. There's nothing that I'm like, oh my god, he has this great anticipation for the ball in the case of Jimmy Smith for me to put him in the free safety. But I think as of right now, that's not a bad idea. And at the end of the day, at that point, you end up with your secondary, your starting role be Jimmy, Chuck Clark, Humphrey, Peters, and Tavon Young. Still very, very strong. Jimmy, we'll see how he becomes as a free safety. But in general, a very strong unit. There's not really out there any safety that I'm like, ooh, yeah, that dude. And the other thing is, I know I've seen a lot of people because they are obsessed with Ngakoue. If you want to trade Earl Thomas for Ngakoue, Jacksonville ain't picking up. Because Jacksonville at this point, what they need is young pieces or draft picks so they can build. So trading him to Jacksonville doesn't get any value for him. If anything, you would trade him somewhere else, and maybe with those picks you could get an Ngakoue, maybe potentially, but I don't think the Ngakoue thing will be ever fruition here in Baltimore. Regardless, going back to Earl Thomas, I think ET's time here is done, sadly. Now, I'm not a guy to overreact for a fight. If it was for me, what I'm hoping is they talk about it like man, and they sit down and they say, dude, this is what happened, and this is what we need from you. Earl, you're a talented guy, probably first ballot Hall of Famer, Pro Bowler. We need you to be ready. We need you to be in mind with your teammates. We need you to be a leader. And a leader is not a person that always is like, this is how I do it, follow me. No, he needs to adjust. And obviously, if the team doesn't like him as a leader, he is the one that needs to change. Not the team. He is the one that needs to change. Now, you might say also, Sonny, but 3 1/5, that might be low. Look, he's coming from a big altercation with the team. The other teams know Ravens probably want to get away from him. Second, the other teams know that stuff might happen in my team too. So, because it wasn't like Earl waited a year for this. Again, early last year, you did it with Big Baby. Anyway, my guys, tell me, what do you think? Are we trading him? Are we cutting him? or is he staying here for the year? Comment down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't, subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, IG, Facebook at szg.sports. Don't forget, Tuesdays I do live stream where I take phone callers, and Monday, go check the AFC North Talk where I have my boy Quincy, Tony, and Ace Boogie. We discuss, and I'm sure this topic will come up, AFC North news. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace out.